Hi everyone, this is Sujata Suri and welcome to this edition of Health on My Plate. Today we're going to be talking about one of the favorite foods that has been adopted by India, which is the spaghetti or the pasta in marinara sauce. We may be aware that marinara sauce is extremely nutritious and often the protein content is enhanced by adding some meats or some soya granules or something. However, would you like to know how we can drastically cut down the carbohydrates that come from the spaghetti or the pasta? The carbohydrates in the pasta actually make it a very high calorie, high carb dish despite the nutrients. So let me show you how we can convert these ingredients, some of these ingredients, and that will continue to make it taste yummy and delicious. At the same time, it is going to give you something that is lower in carbohydrates and you can kind of just eat as much without worrying about the calories or the carbs. So what is a zoodle? A zoodle is a zucchini noodle. Okay, that's how we get the term. The zucchini is a fairly popular vegetable that has made its way into Indian kitchens. It's a very low carb, vegetable and zero fat, so very, very nutritious in that sense. And let us see how it compares with the spaghetti. Now, if we look at 1 cup of spaghetti or pasta, it contains about 240 to 43 calories, is about 43 to 45 grams of carbohydrates, and it has about 2 grams of fiber. Now, if we are going to alternatively look at the zoodle or the zucchini noodle, it would have just about 19 grams of 19 calories, about 10 grams of carbohydrates, and the fiber increases to 4 grams, which is why it is very, very popular with Weight Watchers, with dieters, and also those who suffer from celiac disease or gluten allergy, as we call it. Yeah. So let us see how we're going to make this and replace this healthy alternative to enjoy our pasta just the same way we did with the marinara sauce and retain all the goodness and the nutrients. So make the zoodles like this. I have a gadget. You could use one of those julienne cutters that's available. That's more like a peeler. So this just makes it easier. Once now. So I've placed the zoodles in a pan and I'm now going to pour boiling hot water over it. I'll now add some salt and let it soak. Now drain the water and let it rest. They're already done now. Zucchini takes very, very little time to cook. So by pouring hot water, we've absolutely cooked it and it's ready within 5 minutes. For the marinara sauce, I'm going to first add garlic. Taking some oil in a pan, added garlic and I should add some chopped onions. You saute them until the onions turn soft. And now we add the pureed tomato. The sauce is boiling, so I'm going to now add some red chili powder and some salt to taste and a bit of herbs. I'll also add just a bit of sugar. Sugar blends all the flavors somehow, and I kind of like to put just a little bit. It's thickened up and we are good to go. So you could either just use this sauce or you could put some peppers into it, red, yellow and green peppers maybe, and pour it over the zoodles. But I'm going to be adding some chicken mince to add to the proteins and make it a completely balanced meal. You could also add Nutrella, the soya granules instead of chicken mince. Even that would be a good option for vegetarians. So here goes. Pour the chicken mince. You need to be careful that the chicken doesn't overcook. The chicken cooks extremely fast, so you have to keep monitoring this and ensure that it doesn't overcook and become hard. Okay, so just keep working on the chicken mince, and this will cook extremely fast. This will cook in no time at all. The chicken is nearly cooked in less than 5 minutes, and I've added some tomato puree. This is the packaged tomato puree. I mean, if you get good quality tomatoes, you'll get them in this color. Otherwise, it's essentially for the color. I have increased the flame and let the mixture come to a boil, and to this I am adding 2 teaspoons of my secret ingredient, which is the tomato ketchup. Alright, now the sauce is almost ready. Turn into a nice color, and we're going to just put some crushed black pepper nicely, and we will garnish with some chili flakes and olives, and we're done. There you go. It's now ready for eating.